On Starting Strength Radio the other day, Mark Patel made a comment about the obscene number of potassium gluconate pills you'd have to ingest to supplement your diet with an adequate amount of potassium. I'm going to go through those calculations. If you take a different potassium supplement, comment, and I'll work on the calculations for you. This there is the molecular bottle kits of potassium gluconate. Potassium makes up a fairly small portion of the molecule. Potassium has an atomic mass of 39 grams per mole. The anion gluconate here is adding up all the carbons, hydrogens, and oxygens and so forth is 196 grams per mole. So together, 235 grams per mole for this entire ionic compound here. Potassium makes up a relatively small amount of the total mass. How much of a percentage is that? Just take those numbers, like any percentage, divide them by each other, and multiply by 100. Dividing the atomic mass of potassium with the molecular weight of gluconate, units cancel, like 100%. So this comes out to 16.6% by mass of potassium gluconate is potassium. Now, in Strongest Shall Survive, Bill Starr recommends 10 grams of potassium gluconate. Potassium gluconate's a supplement, so you should be supplementing your diet. You should not be getting 10 grams from potassium gluconate alone there. Keeping in mind, Bill Starr is referring to probably the higher ends, which there's nothing wrong with taking the higher ends, but the higher ends, football players doing two-a-days. Let's say that you're going to take 3 grams of potassium from potassium gluconate. Setting up a little inequality works out right here. I go with the hypothetical statement of if it's 16.6% by mass potassium. So if I had 100 grams of potassium gluconate, I would get in 16.6 grams of potassium. Now, I want to take 3 grams of potassium. So how many grams of potassium gluconate would that be right there? Note that in the numerator, both numbers on each side represent a mass of potassium, and the denominator, both numbers represent a mass of potassium gluconate. So when you multiply and divide these numbers out, X is 18.1 grams of potassium gluconate. Now that's how many grams of potassium gluconate, not the obscene number of pills that Mark mentioned. One more calculation here. Googled on Amazon, one company had a pill that contained 595 milligrams per pill. We want to solve for the number of pills, and that bottle label was in milligrams. I'm talking about grams. I'm just going to move the decimal point right here. That bottle was 595 milligrams per pill. Because I want to solve for pills, I just flip this from the get-go and make sure pills are in the numerator. And now 18.1 grams of the potassium gluconate. Those grams cancel out right there. This right here comes out to a fraction, but we're not going to split our pills. So 31 pills. If you want to get 3 grams of potassium gluconate supplemented in your diet, and your pill bottle, each pill is 595 milligrams, you need to chow down about 31 pills. Thank you.